Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to take a look at this STR Chi-Chi. Now, this Chi-Chi, I've been kind of using her like intermittently on some Peppy Gal runs, and I've actually been pretty impressed with her numbers, so kind of excited to see what she looks like on a full showcase setting here. So let's go ahead and take a look at her kit. So her super attack effect is greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage and seals. So sealing, very good for Super Battle Road. Something that a lot of these Peppy Gals have is stunning and or sealing. Makes the Peppy Gal Super Battle Road almost a joke. They can just shut them down completely with all the debuffing that they're doing, right? Then her passive, she gets attack and defense 150, plus an additional attack plus 20 at the start of each turn up to 100. So she has to build up a little bit for 5 turns, right? So we're going to keep our eye on that. And that's just for attack. She gets an additional attack plus 50 while performing a super. And then Peppy Gals allies get Key 3 and Defense 120. That is the single highest support buff in the game. 120% support is absolutely insane. And then all allies other than Peppy Gals get 2 Key and 50% defense. So even if you're not running with Peppy Gals, a 50% defense support is still very good. And then she just gets a medium chance to crit. So that being said, I would say definitely go full additionals on her, or even if you want to give her dodge. But crit, like, she's not a damage dealer, so crit isn't really necessary. And she does get that 1 turn attack and defense raise, so I'd say go additionals. Give her, like, use her as a floating support, pop off an additional, get some extra defense, make her a little bit more tanky. That's really what I would do with her. Mine only has crit because that's the way I built her originally. But as I'm pulling more copies of Chi-Chi, I'm going to fix her hidden potential and then dump that into additionals, right? So you can see here on her equips, I put a lot of additional and even some dodge on there. And this is a full level 10 link showcase. So let's go ahead and hop in. We've got Chi-Chi here on a 180% Goku family leader skill. And of course, we're going to link her up with this unit. They share 5 links and they're a support unit. So not a bad rotation we can run here. We're just going to throw Chi-Chi in slot 1. And she's at 229k starter turn defense. And keeping in mind that she does have a great attack and defense raise, which I believe is a 50% raise on super. So she's going to be like well over 300k defense after supering, right? Let's go ahead and see what she can do. And now keep in mind, she has to go 5 turns before her attack stat is fully stacked up. So this is going to be like her low attack stat. So let's see what her low attack stat looks like here. Dude, 4.7? And she hasn't like fully stacked up for 5 turns? Like, this Chi-Chi is actually going to like hit like a truck. Now, once again, this is max links and linked up with a particular unit. But this Goku Chi-Chi unit, like, they're not the worst. Because of their Ghost Usher ability, they are runnable in difficult content. You just have to be kind of careful with them. So I think this is actually a legit rotation you could run. It's kind of a bummer that the card is Goku and Chi-Chi. Ideally, if it was Chi-Chi and then exchanged into Goku, that would have been better, because then they could be on Peppy Gals. Because I think on the Peppy Gals team, them as a rotation could actually be pretty good, because Peppy Gals doesn't have a lot of firepower, right? Now, as we're looking at Chi-Chi, I think her attack stat, as we saw there, was actually looking pretty good. The problem is to get that attack stat, you're running her on a Goku family team, which has a lot better hard hitters that you're going to run over Chi-Chi, right? Here's a non-linked Goku hitting for about the same attack stat, right? So this Goku's usually hitting around a 9-10 mil attack stat. So yeah, Chi-Chi compared to an actual, excuse me, compared to an actual legit DPS unit, not looking that good. But for what she is, that was a pretty nice attack stat, right? So here's turn 2, so now she should have 40% of that 100% attack. Defense 224. I think her defense is going to stay pretty consistent here the whole way through. We're pretty much going to be running her with her main linking partner and a support unit the rest of the way. And then 4.8, okay, so her attack stat not really shooting up a lot from that passive. So it's not going to be as significant as I thought. So 4.7, I guess the good part about it is wow, 3 mil for these guys, okay. The good part about it is, I guess, you know, she's pretty decent turn 1 without stacking. The bad part is you're not getting a lot from that stacking ability in her passive, right? So she's probably only going to be like 5.2 mil fully stacked up, which is still good for a unit that's supporting either 50 or 120% defense with 2 key. Very good attack stats for a support unit, right? And that's what I'm thinking of this Chi-Chi. I think as a floating support, she's very, very good, right? The bad part, actually, I kind of want to take this Vegeta out. I know I'm type disadvantage here. I'm kind of hoping for crits. But I would really like to take out this Vegeta. There we go. There's the crit. So all we needed was a crit. Okay, so let's get to the next phase here. Alright. Yeah, I think this Vegeta is a good support. I think one of the weird things, though, with today's game is, like, in super hard content, like, it's getting to the point where raw defense is very hard to get over. Like, you almost need damage reduction, right? Or defense with guard. But, so her support is still useful, though, like, because you could combo her with guarding or, you know, damage reduction units and give them more defense. It makes them look good. I mean, there's the free-to-play one at 200-something K defense. Like, these are okay stats, right? And something I talked about, I think, in my last video, is you can't always evaluate a unit just on Cell Max or just on Red Zone, right? So, I think looking at this Chi-Chi in most content, she's a very good unit. And I do like her as a floating defense support. There we are, 5.2. And I think we still have 1 or 2 more turns to build up. So we'll see how she's looking as we go through here. And then yeah, 3.4 for these guys. Are they stacking? It's actually been so... I don't know if I even did a video on these guys. I think I did, but it's been so long. 3.7. I gotta look at their kit. This unit linked up with this STR Chi-Chi actually looking pretty darn solid here. This free-to-play, and they got the Ghost Usher ability. And they're doing a mini support. I wish their support was just 40%, to be honest. Like, there's no reason they couldn't have given a 40%. Yeah, they tanked that. I mean, it was type advantage. They did get defense down there, so their defense next turn won't look great. Very interesting. I gotta peek at them quick. That Goku and Chi-Chi card. I gotta peek at them. Hold on. It's just a 1 turn, but are they stacking in here? I think they do build up. Hold on. Yeah, so they get a... Yeah, so they're building up per attack up to 88. That's why they're getting stronger. Wow. And then Goku family and joined forces 2 key and 22% attack and defense. I mean, why not give them at least 30? Sure, we'll see if we can crit here and kill them. Let's see. Ah, darn it. Have to actually go through the attacks. Okay. Sure, we'll do it. We'll do it. I don't know. I'm kind of been impressed. I'll say that. Once again, you're not walking into red zone with these units, but, like, these are nice pieces to have together on a team somewhere. Definitely nice pieces you can run. And, you know, not everybody has, like, a crazy box, right? So, like, for some of you, like, this might be what your Goku family team looks like. You might have the LR Super Saiyan 4s and maybe not a lot of other good, like, top-tier Goku family units. Well, this rotation here, if you got this Chi-Chi, and, you know, yeah, sure, let's pop the Ghost Usher. Why not? Ghost Usher with an attack. Very good. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, their defense is super lowered right now, but we'll see what their attack stat looks like. Kind of almost as interested in them as this STR Chi-Chi, right? Let's see what we're looking like here. 5.5. I mean, these are good attack stats for support unit. 6 mil on the additional. This is why additionals are important. Just watching that extra damage, and yeah, 3.5. I mean, for a little support unit with a Ghost Usher, not bad. Not bad. Kind of impressed with these Chi-Chi units. I think this STR Chi-Chi's EZA just instantly made this unit better as well. Once again, though, these aren't units you'd normally want to run on rotation. But when you actually do run them on rotation, I'm kind of impressed with their numbers. As floaters, they're going to be fine as well. They're just not going to have all these crazy links active, right? Let's get at least one more turn. I got to see them at least one more turn. Make sure that we're both fully built up. We for sure should be fully built up at this point. We'll also let these Gokus go to town here. No dodge counter. Shouldn't be too bad on damage, right? Oh, that's actually pretty bad damage. That's what happens. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, like, 1, he wasn't linked. And 2, if he gets supered before he supers, he gets so much defense on super. He can definitely get caught, and that's what happened there. We got caught. But we're still alive, so that's okay. We're all good here. We're all good here. All right. Wow, yeah, not even taking double-digit normals there. I mean, it's because we didn't super. And the linking isn't great. All right, so our health is down a bit. That's okay. All right, let's see. So Chi-Chi 224, still 251. So the free-to-play is actually putting up a better defense stat. That's crazy. But obviously, like, on super, well, actually they get defense on super too. Yeah, they have a great raise attack and then a normal defense raise. So probably on Super, they're going to be looking pretty similar. Because STR Chi-Chi gets a little bit more on Super than they do, but they start off higher start of turn. Alright, we'll make this the last turn, because I think this is a fully built up Chi-Chi. We got support. It's pretty much optimized right here, right? Let's see what she's looking like. Alright, so this is with 30% damage reduction, so this won't hurt that bad. Hopefully. Still took a little bit. Wow. 5.7. So STR Chi-Chi, yeah. So she's topping out here at 5.7. If she gets an additional, she hits about 6 mil. I mean, compared to what she was doing, like, that's insanely better. And on Peppy Gals, man, 120% support is quite good. So, anyways, I've actually been very impressed with all of these Peppy Gals. Other than the youth Chi-Chi, I actually can't showcase her because I can't find an Ink Goku. We need to have an Ink Goku. On JP, she's easy to showcase because Physical Goku's probably out there. And she is going to be a lot better with Physical Goku, but I want to assess her for myself on Global. So I did request to get a friend on my Discord, so if I can get a friend, I will record that Kid Chi-Chi video as well. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think of STR Chi-Chi. I'm very impressed. I think she's a very good unit. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.